What is going on, family? Good to see everybody. Let me get myself set up here. Why is it making noise? Why is it making noise? All right, I'm almost ready. Russ, ring a ding dong daddy. That's hilarious. What's going on, man? How are you doing today? Anna, good to see you as well. Oh, my camera's doing that thing again. It's doing that flashy thing. Why does it do that? Annoying. Jessica, good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Our newest Patreon member. Thank you for signing up for the Patreon. Your request will get bumped up whenever you have it. Just for being our newest member today. Hope you're doing well. Paul, good to see you as well, man. I think I skipped over you. Hope you're doing well. Anna Bus. Yes, Anna Bus. Maul, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. Steve, good to see you. Men in Black calling. Yeah, seriously. I don't know why it does that. I really don't get it. It's gotta be one of my cables is loose or some shit. I don't know. It's gotta be. Gotta be. Somewhere, somehow. I'm afraid to touch anything. Terry, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Jessica, I can do one today. Absolutely. Absolutely. Say you're a new Patreon member. Oh man, this camera thing is driving me crazy. All right, let me try turning that off. See if it still flashes. I'm curious. Let's see if that does anything. Nope. Nope. Didn't do a damn thing. What is happening? What has happened since the last time? Nothing. Nothing at all. I've just moved my laptop just like a hair. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me nuts if it does this the entire time. I don't know if it's gonna calm out or not. And the audio's cracking? Damn. Damn. Is it, that's the thing, is like if I end this stream, is it gonna just like cancel the rest of it? You know what I mean? Like, am I gonna be able to rejoin? I don't know. Is the mic still doing weird shit? Man, it's just flickering a ton today. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Grenfell, shout out to you, man. Thank you. Making me feel self-conscious, sending me a super chat in the middle of my shit all fucking up. Rob, good to see you too, man. Did that do it? Did that fix it? Mic is still crackly. Okay. Let me try to mess with that now. All right. Maybe that. We shall see. It's been a while since I've actually had something like this happen, so. Yeah, the camera didn't take a bath. The camera did not bathe recently. No more flashing. Okay, cool. Awesome. If the crackling is good, we're gonna rock and roll. I don't hear it crackling now. Okay. I'm not going to touch anything at all. Not going to touch anything at all. All right. Well, let's see. Let me go back and see what's in this lineup. All right. We got Aurora. We Are Nothing from Dave. We got NF Notepad from Yulita. And nope, I saw the Flash. Best of Me from Knox Hill from Anna. And I got Fearmonger from Nayri. Jeez, if I could talk today. Nayri the Witch, if she happens to swing by at any point in time today. Dave, glad to see you, man. Glad to see you. We're doing Aurora first, unless Jessica gives me a request on top of it. Then she's going to go next. We shall see. Dave's here. We might just jump into Aurora. Whenever Jessica has her pick, just let the mods know. And we'll make sure we push her up in the list. But we do have some room. We do have some room for some open emo requests. Again, we don't really discriminate on the type of emo around here. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't really matter. Does not really matter. Want some more proper man for emo? They got what kind of emo bag they got? What kind of emo bag they got? Thank you, Steve. I'm gonna hit record right now. I did double check to make sure I had enough space earlier so I didn't run into that problem again. This is not big enough. That needs to be there. So that way I can... Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay, boom. The Aurora tune is an unreleased song that's leaked only one reaction from 2-3 years ago. Well, that's no good. Just because it's unreleased doesn't mean it's not any good. Bloodlist. You get to see the Crown of Thieves venue. Got it. Got it. I have a new metal emo one that's good. At least it's what I would call it anyway. She sounds like she's 15. Cool. We're about to find out. About to find out. All right. Evil Queen's coming with a request. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. We'll get into Dave's. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good friend Dave today. He has got us checking out Aurora unreleased song, We Are Nothing lyric video. So let's go ahead and check it out. I don't care if it was unreleased. We're going to check it out anyway. Already, I'm upset with the fact that people aren't vibing with this because it's already a vibe.
There's a sad, sad man with a world in his hand. He's a prisoner of his land. While the mad, mad man on the street, and he sleeps in a box by the garbage cans. Who drew a line? Who made us all forget about the people around us? Waking every day, we beg for sunlight above us. Praying to a God who doesn't answer to no one. Any day I'll come and take you in my arms and forever hold you tight. Any day I'll come if you need me by your side, and together push you away.
I can't tell you how much I'm feeling the vibe on this one for sure. I like it. I like it a lot for the way that for this like particular like subject matter in this one. I really liked that line a lot when she was talking about like when did we like start like walking past everybody and basically just ignoring all the problems that we see just so we can just pray to whatever religious person or figure that you particularly believe in. We just ignore all the people around us. And I feel like that's been like one of those things that's been kind of a little bit heavy on my mind lately, where and then we talk a lot about selfishness on the channel and how we are naturally selfish people. And when you tie into people's personal beliefs, that is like the most selfish beliefs that you have. You know what I mean? And we expect everybody else around us to believe those same things. And we want so badly for that to happen that it divides us as people, instead of actually bringing us together, which is what you actually really want, right? Is to be closer to more people that might hopefully believe some of the same things as you. But if they don't believe those same things, that's okay. Maybe you're going to learn something from them and they're going to learn something from you. But we are always finding ways to like to divide ourselves. So I feel like when she said that line about like we basically just walk past those people to go talk to somebody that and put all those problems into something that doesn't actually give us any kind of response, and we get caught up in that cycle, which is actually very self-centered when you really think about it, because we don't think about anybody else around us in that aspect because we're still clinging on to one specific thing. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to take away from this, but that's what I did.
When a small child making dinner for 5 cause her mom has left their home. As a lonely lady worries, will anyone miss her when she's gone? Any day I'll come and take you in my arms and forever hold you tight. Any day I'll come if you need me by your side, and together push you in and out. We are lonely, we are nothing without the one who keeps us going. We are the lonely, we are the nothing without the one who keeps us going. Any day I'll come and take you in my arms and forever hold you tight. Any day I'll come if you need me by your side, and together push you in and out. We are lonely, we are nothing without the one who keeps us going. We are the lonely, we are the nothing without the one who keeps us going. We are lonely, we are nothing without the one who keeps us going. We are the lonely, we are the nothing without the one who keeps us going.
Okay. No, there we go. Now it's paused. I like this song a lot. I feel like what I took away from this one, well, again, you know, you guys can let me know. You guys can let me know what it's supposed to be really about, what she was really talking about. But what I took away from the "We are the lonely and we are nothing without the one that keeps us going," I think that has a lot to do with, at least in my mind, what I took from that was that you have to, you are the one that keeps yourself going. Nobody else keeps you going. No, and I think a lot of times people, myself included in this, we rely on other people to dictate how we feel about things. And to put us in certain mindsets and frames of mind, and because those people give us certain feelings and emotions, we run to them to give us those. Or like the same thing with like your friends, right? Where when you run to those specific people that are like the people that you are looking for to comfort you, or the people that make you laugh, like we do a lot of those things, and we say that those are the kinds of things that keep us going, which is partly true. There's a lot of truth behind that. But when you wake up and get out of bed every morning, when you feel like the world is crumbling, it's not really because you want to hear your friend tell a joke about something. You know what I mean? You are really the person that is pushing forward every day, and you are the one that motivates yourself. And as difficult as even for someone like myself to admit, I have a hard time motivating myself that way. And really even just kind of taking that message of what I took away from the lyrics of this song and even just applying it to myself. Because I do put a lot of those feelings and emotions onto other people. And I do look for those people to make me feel a certain way because I know that they probably will. But at the end of the day, like, I can't put that on somebody else. And I feel like that kind of equates back to what I was talking about a little bit in the beginning with like the religious conversation part of it, where we're putting our faith and trust into something instead of actually trying to do the work ourselves and focus on ourselves, because we are the ones that keep ourselves moving forward. Those religious figures and all that might be a factor for you, and they might be something that does help you, but it can't be the sole focus, because at the end of the day, it has to be yourself. And I don't know if this is what I was supposed to take away from this song, but thank you again, Dave, for the request. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Screams of Anubis. What's going on, man? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well today. I did put out your reaction today, didn't I? Now I'm just curious. So I swear to God, I put out your reaction to Never Again today. But I am a little behind on comments and whatnot. Where is it? Screams of Anubis. Yes, always coming with the fire. Yeah. Oh, shit, I got the wrong title on that, dude. Damn, dude, I'm sorry. I gotta go fucking update that shit, man. I'm sorry. I got the wrong damn title on there. Got your name wrong, but the song title wrong. John for reals. How are you doing, friend? Have you reacted to Melanie Martinez before? I have not. I have not ever heard of that artist before. Uh-oh. Evil Queen's got a no Google request. 3 SME labels, 2. Okay, so yeah, we'll work on that. Yeah, we definitely want no SME. They'll shut us down. They'll shut us down. They'll do it. Well, I appreciate that, Dave. I'm glad you liked the reaction, man. You pick some great damn songs. I get excited when your requests come through, because you pick nothing but heat, man. No matter which you go for. I really do appreciate your request, man. I still can't get over that what's her name? Shireen? That Shireen song? I See You Smile When I Cry, that song? Oh, I can't get enough of that one. All right, let me pull my list back up and see where we are. Oh yeah, the list is filled up now. Where's it at? Okay. Okay, Glory by Gene Dawson. Okay, that's Jessica's. Cool. And then we got NF Notepad. I see Grenfell's got okay, that the Taste of Ink in here. Yeah, very familiar with the Used. Love the Used. Did not love the newest Used album though. Did not love the newest one. But big fan of them. So I definitely know that song. Definitely know the Taste of Ink. Oh, I don't know if you saw my stories, bro, but I totally put some old school Taking Back Sunday on there just because you mentioned them in the Discord. Shout out to Grimfell, man. I was sitting there listening to that song today too, and I was like, man, my first car got so much time with this one. That little beater truck got so much time with that record. Dave, I saw Jackie Benson in the comments. Yes, I was actually very stoked to see that. Yeah, I saw that. I saw our good buddy Joe is taking a liking to her as well. Russ says 10 seconds of research into Melanie Martinez gets a thumbs up from me. Okay. Let's check out this Glory song. Ex-girlfriend. We got to keep it moving. We got a lot of songs on the list, so we got to keep it moving. All right, is my phone still on mute? Okay, it is, right? Okay, yeah, it's still on mute. I don't know why it's flashing again, guys. I don't know what to do about it. I'm sorry. All right, what's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into a request from our good friend Jessica today. Today, she has got us checking out another song from Gene Dawson. The song is called Glory. Everything I've heard from Gene Dawson has been straight fire. So I'm just very stoked to go ahead and jump into another song. So let's go ahead and check it out. Ex-girlfriend thinks that I'm fucked up. What a way. We're doing emo night. We're doing nothing but emo stuff. We're trying our best to get some emo stuff up in here. And again, we use the word loosely. You know what I mean? You know, so don't take it as some negative thing. The word emo is just getting a bad rap out here. You know what I'm saying? But come on, fam. That's an emo line as fuck. I gotta go back. I'm fucking it all up. My ex-girl thinks that I'm fucked up. Ex-girlfriend thinks that I'm fucked up. With the acoustic chords too. Mom thinks that I keep a gun tucked. Fire. Yes, ma'am. My best friend thinks that I'm off one. My dad thinks I don't care to call him. My old friends think that I've lost my head. Oh my God, shut the fuck up. It's like all my life, been a fuck up. Ooh. I love this. Okay, I need tickets. To go see this man. I need it. He's 3 for 3 for me. He's 3 for 3. I love it. And all three have been different too. But they're just I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This is the type of shit, again, like I said, like, you know you got the goal when you got me wanting to sing it. Like, I haven't even heard the whole song yet, and I'm wanting to sing it. I'm envisioning singing it at the show. It's just like, it's like I said, I'm sold. I'm so sold. I'm so sold. I love this dude.
Might be crazy, young boy might be shady, young boy might fade away, young boy might kill a matador. I'm not crazy.
Young Bull might kill a matador. I love how he's just got such just swaggy lyrics in here too, just thrown in with the sad boy, and then we're just like, I'm just so fucked up, and it's all like just artistic at the same time. Oh my god, you never know. You just never know. We have a handful of artists on the channel that we love and support over here and talk about that do the same thing, where it's just you never know where they're gonna go with that next little 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. I love what these people are doing with music like this. You know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah. Tell my mama, I don't need no shooter, I ain't missing out a shot, Thanks a lot, block up, pull my body out the devil, lock a light. So fucked up, I better stand straight. Got it, on the left in my last day. So fucked up,
It's already in my car. It's already on 20, baby. It's already on car. It's not even cold enough to roll the windows down, but I can't wait for the summer. I can't wait for the summer.
better stand straight. Got it, on the left in my last day. Young boy might be crazy, young boy might be shady, young boy might be weird, young boy might kill a matador, young boy might be crazy, young boy might be shady, young boy might be crazy, young boy might kill a matador. So fucked up,
It just makes me smile. I can't help it. I love it.
got it, on the left in my last day. So fucked up, I better stand straight. Got it, on the left in my last day.
Ugh. Straight fire. Straight fire. We got to give Jessica all the love and praise in the world right now for just putting us onto this artist in the first place. I say this every once in a while, you know what I mean? Because I played baseball growing up. It was a passionate project of mine, and so I make a lot of those baseball references about just solid contact, and it's gonna go over that way, and it's over the fence. This one's not even in the ballpark anymore. I have said a handful of times that I am a sucker for happy sounding sad shit. And this is an example of this exactly, where it doesn't sound sad at all. But when you're like thinking about what they're talking about and what they're saying, and you really like resonate all that emotion into it, you're just like, I feel you, man. And that's why it's just kind of like, it's that feeling of just like la-di-da, life is fucking fantastic. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the sunshine and rainbows, but it's cloudy as fucking raining on me. You know what I mean? And I love that. I love spinning those dark emotions into these happy sounding sounds. You know what I mean? And again, I'm a sucker for basically anything that's sad. So it doesn't matter how it comes out. It doesn't matter how it comes out. If it's emo as fuck, I'm gonna dig it. So again, shout out to Jessica. Appreciate you, friend, for the request on this one. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell you somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Dave say, are they coming to Philly and Pittsburgh in August? I'm getting tickets then. They're coming to Philly. I don't think I got shit going on in August, so put it on the books. The song Happier by Bastille is a great example of a great example of happy sounding song that is sad. Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. Hope you're doing well, friend. I'm a little familiar with Bastille, but I think it's because they're pretty well known and popular, aren't they? Like, didn't they have like a couple like major smash records that like blew up? All right, I'm refreshing my list here. I think the next one up is NF. And then looks like Mudvayne is after that. Ooh, somebody put the Amity Affliction in here. Ooh, nice. All right, let's get into Notepad. We gotta at least take care of our patrons first, and we're gonna freestyle after that. We'll get through these patrons' requests. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good friend Yulita today. Today she has got us again going on the NF path. She is determined, and I appreciate her keeping me on this path. I've appreciated everything that we have listened to from NF thus far, no matter which style it has been. I'm very happy to continue to go down the path. But check it out, Notepad today. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
You and I, we've been through a lot together. And I look back and I appreciate all the times that we had together. You know? I remember just going down in my room and, you know, trying to deal with some things. And you've always been there for that. Always. It's me and you. You and I been best friends ever since I was a young kid. Everything we did, where's time went? Got a lot of years coming up ahead of us, and ever since we met, I knew we'd get somewhere. But the fact is, I ain't really know when. I don't really know how either, but I can feel the goosebumps, my skin right in. I've been waiting for the moment. You and I can make it happen. A lot of people thinking we ain't gonna make it rapping. I ain't got a problem with them though. That don't even matter. We ain't looking.
I love him on beats like this, man. This is like when you talk about my NF bag, this is the type of shit I like. When he goes on like these stupid little like soft beats with the nice kick with the drums in it. Like, was it intro? I can't remember the exact song. I was ranting and raving about the beat, but y'all remember which one it was. But yeah, when he gets it on the, it's always a lot of times when it comes to really anybody that gets in or wants to talk about rap, we're talking about hip hop. It really is about the beat, and I like beats like this. These are like my favorite.
My skin right in. I've been waiting for the moment. You and I can make it happen. A lot of people thinking we ain't gonna make it rapping. I ain't got a problem with them though. That don't even matter. We ain't looking for the people trying to say that we the baddest. No, I never like that. Came a long way, never did it for the money. We ever make it big, I'ma give it to the family. Looking back now, everything is looking funny. You and I in the room writing. Up late when the mood strikes us. We don't care if they do like us. Writing songs for the haters we ain't even got yet. Freestyling, somebody turn the mic up. Talking about things we don't really understand. Talking about things we don't really comprehend. Me and you trying to get it, we ain't quitting to the end. Now I'm standing on stage trying to give it to the fans. We took that karaoke machine from my room and we put it up to the CD player and played the instrumentals, and man, we've come a long way. A long way. I made a lot of mistakes, you've been there for the whole thing. Help me with the drama, rapping in the car outside daily. We don't care if it's a winter, we don't care if it's a summer. I remember writing raps with the curse words. I just wanna hear it, seems like everybody does it. Did it for a while, wasn't into all the customs. Tried to find who I was, being everything I was in real life. Yeah, got a lot of anger, you know where I'm at. Put it all over the pages and
That's the first time I think that I have heard him talk about the no cursing thing, where I was kind of curious of like what the deal was with that. You know what I mean? Because obviously, if you've been on the channel for a minute, if you haven't heard me talk about it, I'm about to remind you. I have been told quite a few times in my life that I sound ignorant and unintelligent and that I just basically sound like a complete idiot by how much that I swear in my typical just everyday life that way. And honestly, I have always disagreed with that sentiment. So when someone who has gotten all that hate for swearing so much, when I hear the NF fans of the world out there say like, oh yeah, it's so great that he doesn't swear, it's like, is there like a reason behind that? Like, why does he do that? Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I've also been in environments where like that's a very much a religious thing where that's why they wouldn't swear. You know what I mean? And a few of those people have been religious people. You know what I mean? So I get it. They also don't celebrate birthdays and stuff like that too. So I'm like, you know, to each his own. You know, if that's your bag and your swag, that's fine. Don't put your shit on me though. Like, that's always been my thing. But it sounds like it's just like a thing that he just did. You know what I mean? So like, and it's, I guess it's cool because I'm like, it's one of those things where nobody can say and use that against you now. You know what I mean? Where it's like, well, they can't say, well, I can't listen to NF because he swears too much. Or like, I love that he talks about X, but also the way that he talks about it isn't good. You know what I mean? So I think that it opens the door for the messaging to be really all about what he is trying to convey to you. Because then you really just have a deeper problem if you don't like his music that way. It maybe just not be your taste. You know what I mean? But if you like this kind of style of music and all that, you can't even say that like, oh, well, his subject matter is good, but he swears too much. You know what I mean? So I get it. I get it at the same time. But I was just always kind of curious of like what that was. And I've never asked the question because, again, I'm the worst YouTuber on the planet. And I don't look up my own research on these guys or girls, artists, period. On this, I rely all on what you guys on the internet tell me. You know what I mean? That's probably not a very good thing to do, but I just, know how to look for the consistencies of what seems to be true or not. But some of those people out there, they'd be fabricating some truths a little bit. Like for a minute, people thought that I was the biggest Chris Webby fan. I don't even know what I did or said to make people think that, but shout out to Chris Webby. No, nothing against him. I don't even know him like that. You know what I mean? I don't even know him. You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, we're here to support an app, so make sure that you're already doing that.
Wrote it in the rap, said that we could be amazing if I give us a chance now.
I'm gonna go back a little bit though, because again, people they'll remind me. I don't go back far enough sometimes. I don't, so I'm gonna go back.
Being everything I was in real life, yeah. Got a lot of anger, you know where I'm at. Put it all over the pages and wrote it in the rap. Said that we could be amazing if I give us a chance. Now I'm looking around like, yeah, look at where we at. Look at where we at now. We ain't made it yet, but they can hear us in the background coming. Some are gonna hate it, some are gonna love it. I'ma put it in his hands and let God do the judging, yeah. Remember me and you, always had you in the backpack. Took you into school, writing on you like it's nothing. A lot of people in the room see me scribble on the page, but they ain't got a clue, no, they ain't got a clue. We at the beginning, hoping someday you and I can say we made it and we did it. You ain't nothing but a notepad. Tell me who you kidding. I'm just running out of space. I'll be back in a minute. Turn the page on me.
You know what's crazy is this just started as something that was an escape for us, And now I look around and there's a lot of people out there going through the same things, we've been through. And now this music we write is actually making an impact. It's crazy.
I like the fact all the way to the end, although small will get upset. Okay, all the way to the end. It was all the way to the end. Shout out to Maul. I am the worst YouTuber on the planet. It's not Maul's fault. Maul's the best. She is the best. But I gotta blame somebody. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. She is the best though. This song, the video. I think the first thing with the video is I think that it's always really cool because he has like this specific little like shade of black and gray that he kind of like films in, like his own little like NF filter, if you will. And I'm seeing going through this journey, like, you know, because we've kind of jumped, we started it kind of like more recent and now we're going backwards and kind of going back. So like everything that I've ever seen it's been consistent in the same of like there's like a vibe to his video. Like you can tell it's him immediately, no matter what he's gonna do in it, because of like I said, this little NF black and white filter that he just kind of uses in his video concepts, which is so fire. Again, him standing in a parking lot just rapping with like puddles of water and shit. Like, how do you do that, man? How do you just do the same thing everybody else does, but like convey and transfer the message the way that he does? You know what I mean? Where it's like, I feel that city. I've been there. You know what I mean? I've traveled a lot in this country, so I've been to a lot of towns that look just like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like he encapsulates that. You know what I mean? Like I said, him just standing in a parking lot with those puddles. I'm like, I know what that parking lot, man. I parked there myself. You know what I mean? Like I know where that is in the world type shit. You know what I mean? It feels that relatable to you. And I feel like that's what the even like with this song and him talking about the journey, and that is kind of like the thing with NF, right? It's like, you know, if you've gone on the journey with him, like, you know, he's always been that open book of like, you're watching and listening to him tell his stories. You know what I mean? And you're relating it to your life in the same ways that how it affects your life, but it's through basically the lyricism of him telling his straight up stories to you. You know what I mean? It's not even him trying to paint a picture a certain way so you can relate to it. It's just more or less, boom, here's what it is, and you either relate to it or you don't. You know what I mean? So it's just very blunt and straightforward that way. That's why, like, you know, every song, especially like the more invested you are in an artist like this, the more those songs are going to connect with you. You know what I mean? So I totally get why the NF army stands strong. I don't necessarily consider myself to be part of that army yet, but I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like I'm getting there slowly but surely. And again, these are like I said, when he starts getting into this kind of bag over these kind of beats, this is the NF that I love the most. His sad stuff is good, like the slow piano stuff is all good and all that, but I really like it when he gets into like this kind of energy. It's probably my personal preference of NF personally. But that's all I got for this one, guys. Shout out to Yolita one more time. I appreciate her so much for the request. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you have enjoyed the Foxtrot family, it's always room for you. Danny, what's up, man? Good to see you. Maul's gonna kick my ass. I appreciate that, Maul. I had to get at least one in. I had to get at least one in today. You know what I'm saying? Pixie, good to see you, friend. Good to see you, friend. Schmidt, good to see you as well, man. Will Smith ain't got a cuss in his raps to sell records. Right? Well, I do. Mick, I don't think I said hi to you either, man. Good to see you, my favorite stoner in the world. We will get there. Like I said, I've been enjoying this journey of NF and the way that you've been taking me on it. So I'm in Yulita, I trust with the NF journey. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got Screams of Anubis next. Fade Away. Fade Away, Fade Away. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm in my own world, in my own zone, reading and not saying a word. I'm getting it back together. I'm roping it back in. We're doing Fade Away, Screams of Anubis. Oh, thank you, Yolita. You are the best. You are the best. I appreciate you, friend. Again, shout out to Jessica, our newest patron on the block. Appreciate you, friend, for joining the Patreon. I really am terrible about promoting my stuff, but if you want to help support the channel, the Patreon is a great place to do that. You get a handful of song requests basically for the low. You get all the love, and you get jumped. All your requests get jumped to the top of the line. So if any of those things sound interesting to you, sign up for the Patreon. If you want to just be a solid, cool person, follow me on Instagram. And Discord is where there's a little bit of everything for everybody on Discord. Dave, I don't think you're on the Discord yet. We were talking about you today. There was something that we were going to ask you. Oh, that's right. There was something I needed to ask you. We needed to ask you for another song from What's-Her-Face for tomorrow, for Women Who Rock Wednesday. I'm drawing a blank on her name already. The girl we were talking about earlier. The girl from Houston. Oh, what is her name? The girl who commented back today. It's supposed to I'm terrible with people's with the artist names. It's really Annabus. I know. I can't say it wrong anymore. He's an official member of the Foxtrot family, so I can't say his name wrong in the reactions anymore. Did Joe say it? Jackie Benson. There we go. Damn, my God. Thank you. So I said, drawing the biggest blank on that one today. All right, let's check out some Screams of Anubis. Let's do it. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another song from Screams of Anubis today. Today we'll be checking out Fade Away. Again, shout out to Screams of Anubis. If you do not know who they are, links in the top. Do it. Go follow, go check them out, go support them, go tell them how much you like their music. They are blessed enough to be hanging out in the back with us tonight in the chat. So we're going to be checking out Fade Away. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Feel the shadows closing in, whispers of despair. Where do we begin? A haunting echo of forgotten dreams, drifting through the void, unraveling at the seams. The clock is ticking on borrowed time. No more hiding, we will make our stand. With every heartbeat, I reclaim my mind. Awaken the fury, let it burn like sand. We will rise, we will.
Waking the Fury, we're gonna burn like sand. I've said this in the last Screams of Anubis video, but I'm gonna say it again. In this one, where the pen on this one is just like, is different, man. There's like this dark, edgy, like I said, it's not emo ain't the word. It's not the word, but it's in the emo family. You know what I mean? But it's fire. Again, I love the lyricism. Is probably the thing that probably blows me away with this. With Screams of Anubis is probably at the top more of the list for me.
We will not fade away. In the fire of our struggle, we'll find our way. Scream out loud, let your pain ignite. Together we stand, we'll be the light. Chains that bind, they thought they'd hold us down, but
really love that the line of with every heartbeat I reclaim my mind.
Awaken the fury, let it burn like sand. We will
That and that waking the fury, let it burn like sand. Shit, man, it's poetic as fuck.
rise. We will not fade away. In the fire of our struggle, we'll find our way. Scream out loud, let your pain ignite. Together we stand, we'll be the light. And when the darkness calls our name, we'll channel the rage, we'll turn it to flame. No more silence, let our voices.
I take it back, guys. I take it back. I want to say again. We've been using the word emo like all wrong for so long. You know what I mean? Where if I really sit back and I just think about, like, if I was to read these lyrics, I'd be like, yeah, it's emo as fuck. It just doesn't come out emo in the music. You know what I mean? It comes out different in the music. But if I was just to read that, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty emo. You know what I'm saying? shout out the Screams of Anubis, man. I love their music, man. Again, you got to make sure that you go and support them. You got to make sure you go and tell them how much you fuck with their music. Do it, and do it now.
Let our voices tear. With every shout, we'll show them we can. We won, we will not fade.
Oh, playing with me today. Playing with me. Let's hear that again. We didn't go back far enough. Hold on.
We won, we will not fade. In the fire of our struggle, we'll find our way. Scream out loud, let your pain ignite. Together we stand, we'll be the light. In the end, we're stronger than before. We'll rise and soar. No fading whispers. We'll let go and stay. Together as one, we'll never fade away.
I love the high pitch shit, yo. Love it.
Yeah, we're stronger than before. Blood and sweat, we will rise and soar. No fading whispers. Together we'll stay. Together.
Oh, I guess that's the end of it. I played it all the way to the end, Mo. I promise. I did. Maybe it started over. I don't know. The end, what I felt was at least the outro of that song. I thought was super fucking sick. Again, that you never know what to expect with Screams of Anubis and where we're gonna go with these songs. Like, you know, there's when you think that you got it figured out, he gonna play with your emotions a little bit and give you some heat. No matter where it's gonna come in the song. Like, again, like the outro was sick. The little parts where he just was like, oh, I'm gonna just like play with, like, just keep going with this melody. Oh, so good. Love it. What was the other thing I was thinking of? I feel like there was something else that I thought of in the midst of all this fire. I always forget something that I want to say. That's right. That's what it was. I love the fact that, like, I've talked about this a few times because especially those longer metal songs, those 9-minute medlers, like those ones that Steve had me on that shut down streams type shit because they were so long. Shout out to Steve, the stream killer. He was the first to ever do it. Shout out to him for sure. He gets a badge of honor for that one, 100%. When I've listened to like those kind of metal songs, like I've always said that like the one thing about metal music is that it's a lot of times like they're like these unique journeys that you go on that like a lot of other styles of music like do not take you on those kinds of journeys. You know what I mean? Lots of music takes you on all kinds of journeys, but metal is a very kind of specific one. And it's like the only genre that I feel like can pull it off and do it. Where a lot of times that takes 5 to 7 to 8 minutes. And you guys know what I'm talking about to go on those journeys. But I feel like that's what's cool and so unique and different about like Screams of Anubis is like their songs are like those same kind of feelings and those same kind of journeys wrapped up in that palatable 3 to 5 minutes. Because once you start going past 5, you're getting into different kinds of styles of music. You know what I mean? Like, how many songs do we really have in our repertoire that we run back to and like you go put on a playlist, you want to go drive for an hour and you selected 6 songs because those 6 songs were going to take up the entire hour? Not that often, probably, right? There might be some of y'all out there that do that. There might be. But it's very rare that I've kind of even run to that kind of music because I'm like, that's an investment. You know what I mean? Oh, almost 10-minute song? That's an investment, fam. That's crazy. But like I said, I feel like what's cool with Screams of Anubis gets to like shrink that down into like that what I would expect to be a more palatable version of the song, but get that same feeling and effect, which makes them different and unique because it's hard to do that. It's hard to compress all that journey into something that seems like it should be like, you know, it should be longer, but it's not. It's where it should be. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I like me some long songs and sometimes it's necessary, but not everyone needs to be 15 minutes long. But for some reason, some people like to request those songs. But that's all I got for this one, guys. Again, shout out to Screams of Anubis. Make sure you go and support them. Tell them how much you love their music. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Yeah, Schmidt and Danny, you guys should definitely hop on the wagon to do some reactions for him, for sure. I'm sure that they would love some extra help and support for their algorithm that way. Plus, you guys will get into some lyrical breakdowns. You know what I mean? You know, make sure you guys go support Danny and Schmidt over at Custom OGT if you guys don't already do that. Check out their reaction videos. Probably, I think that they pretty much take some open requests and stuff like that too. So I'm sure they're probably looking for some new artists and stuff to help support. So I'm sure they would love that. They're all about trying to give back to the artists as well and try to help boost their algorithm and whatnot as well. So always want to show the love and support for the other reactors and people out there in the community that do the same kind of things. Johnny, pause a couple more times on Rob's request. Is Rob, you're the Mudbane? Are you Mudbane? Because Mudvane's what's next. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Taste of Ink out of here. Just because I've already done that. Oh, we got Grimfell on here too. Well, we should be doing Grimfell, man. We should be doing Grimfell. It's hard to treat you now, Grimfell, because like technically you're an artist, and technically you're a patron, and technically you hang out a lot. So if I'm ever doing the wrong thing by you, fam, you let me know. You let me know, bro. You let me know. Elsie, what's going on, friend? I see you've joined the chat. What's going on? Hope you're doing well today. You're in between the shadows. I know. It just like you too to be in between the shadows that way. Yes, Russ said, did you hear about Flailing Idiots drummer is quitting? Yes, I did hear that. I actually posted their story about that in my stories. Or they're real about that in my stories about them looking for a new drummer and whatnot. So hopefully they will find somebody soon to backfill him while he's focusing on some other things in his life. So that's good for him. my understanding is that he was kind of in a difficult position too, because I think he's in a couple of bands, and I think he was also kind of far from them. So he might have always kind of been like a temporary drummer for the band. So I'm sure Flailing Idiot will be just fine, and I'm sure they will find another drummer that fits their needs, and I'm sure that he will be just fine as well. You should do it, Russ. You should do it, man. All right. So, Rob, your Mudvayne. We will do yours next. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. We're doing pretty good on time. Doing pretty good. All right. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from Rob today. He's got us checking out Mudvayne, Forget to Remember. The lyric video. I wouldn't say I'm familiar with Mudvayne. I've heard the band. I know that they have been around for a long time, but I would not say I am not familiar at all, really, with their music, and I could not speak to any part of it. So this is going to be kind of a first listen for me, I think, because I'm probably sure I've heard a song or two, probably that I would recognize. But let's go ahead and check it out. I wasn't ready for that kind of mood change already, because that riff was kind of setting a tone, and then we switched it up on us. We're doing Emo Night over here, guys. That's what I'm saying. That riff in the beginning wasn't necessarily coming across as emo vibes, but now that we have done switched the moods, we might be getting into the emo vibes. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Where have I come from? When I burnt the backs with the sun through a glass that I see on the loss that's become me. Feeling undone. What have I become? When I turned my back on you, I turned my back on myself and became this machine. Thoughtlessness, selfishness, hopelessness, arrogance. I feel it on the inside, twisting and contorting. Memory has shaped me once again. Still feel you on the inside, fighting through and singing. Will I ever forget to remember?
Oh, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That's right there. Oh, that. I feel it on the inside, twisting and contorting. Memory has shaped me once again. That's emo as fuck. Still feel you on the inside, biting through and stinging. Will I ever forget to remember? That's emo as fuck too. Again, like I said, guys, we don't discriminate on how the emo comes out. This is coming out in a very like raw and aggressive, like rock way. But all the emo still on all those lyrics, yo. It really is. It's deep down in there. Again, emo is getting a bad rep out here, and we are here to change that. We are here to change that. It's all good, man. It's all good. This is emo as fuck, and I'm digging it.
Never forget to remember. Shadows in the sun filter through us. Still wrestle the demons that arrested me as a child confession rejected.
That's one thing I've also thought was really dope about this song too, is like the lyrical content through like the verses itself has been like just like really open. You know what I mean? For this kind of style of music too. Like it's not as, I don't think it's as common to kind of hear these guys talk this way. Does that make sense? Where I mean, it is, but like I feel like it's just really vulnerable. You know what I mean? Like in a way that I feel like is a little bit more vulnerable than what I've seen from people who have kind of sounded like this, that kind of somewhat dubbed into this kind of lyrical content.
We grow up together. People stumble on cracks for wounds of pain, back to the words of surrender. Emptiness.
Like this part right here, like the emptiness, loneliness, like, you know, when they were doing that in the first verse too, that's kind of what I was initially thinking of. I was like, wow, this is pretty, like, they're being real about it. They're being pretty open about, like, these are the decisions that I made that led me to this point, which led me to all these feelings. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's pretty vulnerable to like really like kind of like have that self-reflection that way. And I feel like that's really pouring out in the verses. Hearing the different like screamings and the different screams and vocal registers in this one, I think has been kind of interesting because to me, I feel like it kind of tells like a little bit of a time frame because like I don't really remember when it happened, but like the introduction of like harsh vocals and just all of that stuff, like I remember when it first started happening, at least in my world of like music. You know what I mean? Where some of it was pretty bad sounding, and it's gotten a lot better over the years. Like now. It's almost kind of difficult to find somebody that's not a decent screamer. You know what I mean? It's not the at least, but there was points in times where like people would look at it and like, what the hell are you even listening to? You know what I mean? But again, I've always been the guy that like I didn't need you to blow me away with being the greatest singer in the fucking world, as long as I felt the emotion from what you were talking about. You know what I mean? That's what all it means to me. So if it sounds all weird and goofy to you, it's probably because you didn't really feel what they were saying. Does that make sense? And I'm like, I've kind of died on that hill this entire time when it comes to harsh vocals.
To the secrets inside lies within you. I feel it on the inside, twisting and contorting. Memory has shaped me once again. Still feel you on the inside, fighting through and stinging. Will I ever forget to remember? Can't feel you on the inside. Set down the back and left it. Lost memory has left me. One again. Open up the inside. Admission for the cleansing. Now the time forgotten to remember. Surrender to the shadows. Looking inside me through you.
That's emo. All right, I don't think I have to play this one till the end because it looks like this is a lyric video, so somebody else is just putting in some other stuff in there. So that's cool. Shout out to the person who made it. Shout out to Silent Snakes making this 17 years ago. Again, to me, I feel like it was kind of a time capsule in that aspect. Again, but yeah, it's good for what it is, man. I think it's a great song. It definitely fits in the idea of the emo night for sure. It got some emo lyrics in there, even though the song doesn't really give off emo vibes when you just listen to it that way. But the lyrical content on that one, pretty damn emo in quite a bit of it. So I definitely appreciated the lyrics in this one. Again, the storytelling, I think, in the verses and just throughout the entire thing, I thought was pretty great. Again, I felt like there's a lot of vulnerability in the lyrics in this one, and just kind of talking about the thoughts and different emotions going through the thought processes throughout this entire one. Over just, you know, some pretty dope-ass riffs and just like, you know, good 90s hard rock energy, you know what I mean? So Shout out to Rob for the request on this one. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. All right, I'm gonna go back into my list. Nope, that's the wrong one. Ooh, we got Grenfell next. Grenfell and Ruthless from 5 months ago. Yeah, I don't know this one. I don't know this song. Song is about leaving your baggage and trauma behind and not letting it decide your future choices. That makes sense. Like I said, I definitely can see that being pulled, especially from like the first verse and all that. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like walking through the taking care the things from that past baggage and how that kind of carries forward. So that totally makes sense. I totally would see that. Thank you for sharing, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, it was a lyric video, and it was not even the same song. It stopped and it cut off with a different thing. So, like I said, it didn't need to go all the way to the end, Mo. So, but I appreciate you for pointing your finger at me. All right, let's get into some Grenfell. Let's do it. Let's get into some Grenfell. All right, what's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another song from our good friend Grenfell today. He is a great member and friend of the Foxtrot family. He's hanging out in the back of the chat again with us today. We are checking out Ruthless. Apparently, this is going to be one of the more emo from our friend Grenfell. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
You're so fucking ruthless. Got the cuts and bruises to prove this. Everyone was so clueless. Stuck the knife in it back, so useless. Pawn in your chest, cause you thought you knew best. Thought you knew best. Cause you always straight your ends. Smile as the world went up in flames. Cause you always was all just a game. Mistake you put yourself in the process. Such a shame. You're so fucking.
I think I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I might have said it in like his in this whole album review for Oblivion, where I said like he is like one of my favorite writers for like what I consider to be the love songs. You know what I mean? Where this is a love song. You know what I mean? It's a breakup song, if you will, but I mean technically it's a love song. So I just like when he gets into this bag, man. I love it when he gets angry, and I love it when he gets into that like, oh, I'm just gonna scream away all my feelings. Like it's kind of like my go-to Grenfell. But god damn it, if I don't fucking love it when he gets in this bag, man. You can't pigeonhole Grenfell to like anyone's sound this way, because he's just gonna make anything sound fire. He's just gonna make anything sound fire.
You're so fucking shameless. Just straight up love your friends just to be famous. Believe your own lies, think you're blameless. To you it's all just a contest. Cause you're always thinking your best.
He got the pig mask on with the, is that like a fucking Punisher shirt type shit? I don't even know what the hell's going on with this imagery right here, but it just is hard. He always like has like just really like this cool like this dark imagery. It really just period in the videos with like the pentagram lit up, with the fire at the beginning of the video, and like the just like the smoke and the woodsy just feel to like all the different videos. You got a new video out, and I gotta have to check it out as sooner rather than later. Because, man, if it does not look like all the fucking heat in the world right now, and I missed the premiere, and I thought we were going to do it tonight, but it didn't fit the memo, and we're going to have to get back to it. But, yeah, again, Grimfield knocking it out of the park.
Just thinking the best, 'cause it always treated you around. Smiling through our plan up in flames, 'cause it always was all just a game. Looks like you blew yourself in the process. Such a shame, oh such a shame, 'cause your empire crumbles to dust, and you no longer have anyone to trust. So your throne has turned to rust. Was it enough? Oh, was it enough? Trails of love. Oh, you betrayal of your love. 'Cause you act like I'm flawless, fully destroy anyone to get it. So heartless. You
I love how he's talking that shit to her. Oh, tell her how terrible she is, fam. Tell her. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. He's always going to tell you how he feels. He's always going to tell you how he feels, no matter how it's going to come out. And I love it. Again. Some we support the ladies around here. We do, but some of these ladies out here are just, they're not doing the right stuff. They're not doing the right stuff. And unfortunately, Grimfield had to run into him. These superficial plastic people, man. Oh my God. Find yourself somebody who sees you for who you are and loves you for who you are, not who they want you to be. Because there's enough fake people in this damn world, man, who want to change you and want to change themselves and everything around them, when really we just need to be focused on loving each other for who we are and supporting each other as we go through the changes that we want in our lives. So that's all I got. Tell her how bad she is, Grimfield.
You want to get it, so heartless. You've left a trail of broken souls. Climbed over bodies to reach your goals. No remorse, desperate narcissist. 'Cause you thought you were best. Always thinking the best. Always thinking the best. 'Cause you castrated your head. The fathers apart when I've been placed. 'Cause to you it was all just a game. Looks like you ruined yourself in the process. Such a shame. 'Cause it always treated you around. Smiling through our plan up in flames. 'Cause it always was all just a game. Looks like you ruined yourself in the process. Such a shame. Oh, such a shame.
Okay. It went all the way to the end, so Maul won't get mad at me. She's not gonna throw potatoes at me. I finished it. I finished the video. Again, I think that just Grimfield. Like I said, when he writes these breakup songs about these ladies out there in the world. I feel like I just feel for him, bro. I just feel for him. I don't. It's like he's writing about the same kind of people that I met in my life. I feel like he's looking in my diary sometimes and he's pulling out the same stories. For real. Great song, great video. I love the fact that they had the the suffocation in this one again. This isn't the first time we've had the imagery with the plastic over the face and the suffocation aspect of that. So I thought that was really sick, and I really love the fact that they kind of pushed the boundaries with the imagery on that one for sure, with seeing her hand kind of twitching and all that. So I thought that was really dope. I thought that was really powerful. It's a little dark and fucked up, but I dig it. It is. I can't help it. I thought I was sick as fuck. Make sure you go support and support Grimfell for sure. Tell him how much you love his music. Put a potato on something. It'll probably make him laugh. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. All right, we got Proper Man. I was feeling something that day, man. I could tell you. I could tell. I'm feeling it now. Great song though. Another great song, man. You don't really miss it like this, dude. You don't really miss. Like I said, you know, no matter which style you kind of come in, it's always good. It's always good. I like the fact that you get into like really soft stuff too. You know what I mean? Like not everything has to have the scream in it. But again, with the like Masochist, the random scream in that shit is so fire. You know what I mean? It's so necessary. That's what I'm saying. But you just make the right decisions in the moment. Trust your gut, fam. Trust your gut, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I did. Thanks, Steve, for bringing up Nayri. I got her on the list, but we could also move her till tomorrow. Again, if she can't make it today. If anything, we'll do her tomorrow for sure for Women Who Rock Wednesday. Thanks, bro. Light and dark, you have to go by feel. Absolutely, man. And that's what I'm saying. I think that you do that, and I think that you kill it that way. When you're in the dark bag, you kill that shit. When you're in the light bag, you kill that. So I love that it's both. And I love that it's not too much in like just like the kind of the gray world. It's a little bit in the black and white world that way. So it works out well. All right, let's check out Proper Man, Bloodless, live at Crown of Thieves. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good buddy Russ today. Today, he's got us checking out another song from Proper Man, Bloodless, this time a live performance. Let's go ahead and check it out. I'm frozen. Hold on. Hold on now. Okay, I think I'm back now. I think I'm back. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's try that one more time. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good buddy Russ today. Today, he's got us checking out another song from Proper Man, Bloodless, this time live at the Crown of Thieves out there in Kelowna. I believe it actually is in Kelowna. I don't know if it is, but it's somewhere near there. Somewhere near that. That's all I know. Russ has been there probably about, I think he said about like 85 times. So he was very stoked with the fact that we're going to finally get to see the inside of this place a little bit on a video. So let's go ahead and check out Proper Man and Bloodless. horn on the kit. Fire. So yeah, I guess they do be wearing the full suited up like for the performances that way.
Don't give it away, give it one more day. Deaf to what they say, look the other way. Don't give it away, give it one more day. Dead to what they say, look the other way. Look the other way. Look the other way. When it all stops beating, I won't give in until it stops bleeding. Stops bleeding.
This sounds so fucking good too. it really does. I haven't really said anything about the song at this point, but like, man, this song is pretty damn amazing. There's like a lot of emotion and power in this one for sure, and I feel like I forgot this was a live track. You know what I mean? Like I've watched so many videos of bands and artists that play like they show you the clip of the live show, but they play the audio over it. So it's not really their live stuff. It's just, hey, this is what we would look like live, but this is what it sounds like from the record's perspective. And it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. I might be a little biased when I say that Justin's drumming sounds incredible. You know what I mean? When I say that, but I'm not sure what the singer's name is, but man, he's fire. He's fire. He's got a great fucking voice. He's got a great voice. And I feel like that's what the aesthetic works for this. You know what I mean? Like, not every band can pull this off, but like with the group of guys that they have on this stage right now, it makes sense why they have this. It makes sense because it makes them look as like a group. It really does like bring them together that way. So I think that's awesome. It's incredibly fire.
Stops bleeding. When this all stops beating, I won't give in until it stops bleeding. Stops
Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah, that one kind of kicks you in all the feels, man, for sure. definitely a good fit for the Emo Night for sure. So shout out to Russ for that. You know, sometimes you never know how the emo is going to come out. You never really know. But this one's amazing. Like I said, I like this song a lot. This is definitely going to go on the playlist for sure. I got a handful of ones that this one will go in. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Again, shout out to Russ in Canada. Shout out to Justin. And be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Mix is next. Okay. Keep it rolling. Keep the train rolling. Muse, Hysteria. I think I know this song. Maybe I don't. Diva, there's always kind of room for you, friend. I'm pretty sure you have a Patreon request still. Hypothermia hit 23,000 YouTube views. That is fantastic news. Glad to hear that. It's been a couple days since I've checked on the numbers, so thank you, Terry, for keeping us up to date. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving. Moving and grooving. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good buddy Mick today. He has got us checking out Muse. The song's Hysteria. I know. Johnny, how could you have never heard this song before? I get it. I've only heard a handful of Muse songs. Haven't heard only a few. And the ones I have heard, I have liked. So let's go ahead and check out Hysteria. Nick is gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. He's going to kill me. there's a lot of bands that I've never, ever referenced in my time on my channel, and Muse is one of them. And I'm just gonna have to repeat the same thing that I said the last time around with a Mick request. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is about this band. It just doesn't connect with me. That's what I'm saying. There has been a couple of Muse songs. I've listened to almost every project that they have. Like that. I have so many friends that love this band. It's the same thing with the Tool fans. I've had so many people that thought that they were the number one Tool fan. The same way that it was with the Muse fans, where it's just like, I get that y'all love it, and I'm happy that y'all do, but it's just, it doesn't connect with me for some reason. It should, but it doesn't. And I don't know why. I like his voice. I like their sound. I like the way that they write songs, but for some reason, it just don't hit me the same that it does everybody else. And I feel so out of the club with certain bands, and Muse is one of those. I just feel so out of the club because I'm like, I wish I could feel what you guys feel, but I don't. And it's just another reminder of that, where it's just like, I just feel like the kid on the outside that just doesn't understand what it is. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Music is supposed to be that for whoever it's supposed to reach. You know what I mean? And I can't connect with every song and artist out there. And unfortunately, Muse is just one of those ones where I respect their craft. I respect all the success in the world, and I'm not saying that they shouldn't have any of it, because they deserve all of it. It just, for some reason, it doesn't hit it for me. And I honestly, I hate when I feel this way, because it's kind of hard to describe, because it's like, it's everything I should like, but for some reason it just doesn't give me the same feelings that the other bands and other things that are similar to it, the way that they have. So that's my truth. That's all I can say. Mick, I'm sorry, my friend. Let's keep it moving. This riff is fucking stupid, though. Again, the song is good. There's nothing wrong with it. The song is pretty damn fire. It's catchy. It's got a really sick riff in it. Everything about the video I thought was pretty sick too. Again, it just doesn't pierce into the soul the way it's supposed to. And I can't make it pierce. I can't make it pierce. That's all. That's all I got. I'm so sorry again, guys. I hate it when I don't love stuff like this, or if I can't connect with it in some sort of way. It makes me feel again like a cool kid Like I'm outside of the cool kids club where everybody else is enjoying the party, and I'm missing it. I'm missing it. I'm not understanding what's happening. But that's all I got. That's all I got. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them, and just please, for the love of God, don't throw tomatoes at me. Yes, don't throw the tomatoes, throw the potatoes. I know. I know. When I get some of my opinions about some of these bands out there, people are just like, damn, like, how could you feel this way? And and unfortunately it is. Same thing with the Oasis. I had to break his heart one day with the Oasis stuff, and then the next band he picks is another band. I was like, oh, yep, there's the next one. Next, I'm not gonna say it. I can't say their name. I'm not gonna do it. I gotta start just telling people I'm not gonna do certain artists. Maybe I just need to make that, because I haven't really ever turned down an artist before. I take that back. I have turned down one, because the one artist specifically, the controversy around them, I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not even going to give them space on my platform that way. Bruised but clean, okay. As long as it wasn't a deep cut, you know what I mean. I know a lot of people. Like I said, I've had a couple of like really good friends that like that was like their number one band. Like, listened to a lot of it. Don't know how I never really came across this one though. The riff in this one is pretty fucking rocking. The one that I like is the one that probably everybody hates. I'm gonna look it up right now and find out what the song title is. They're like, you like that one? Out of all the Muse songs, you like that one? I bet you. I swear, you guys are probably gonna think that. Let me find it. Wait a minute. Like I said, there are a couple good ones. Like Starlight's good. I like that song. But the one I like probably the most is Undisclosed Desires. Yeah, Undisclosed Desires is probably my favorite song from Muse. That's been like the one where I'm like, oh yeah, I like Muse. I like that one. You will make me fall in love with Lita Scissorhands. Yeah, we've been sticking on her train for sure. You know, she's awesome though. I do like her. It's your fault for choosing emo. What about a reggae night? I could totally get down with some reggae. The only reggae-esque things we've jumped into has been something that if Ren jumped into it. All right. We got Jonette Napa. Oh, God damn. Somebody's trying to get me to say something stupid today. Whose request is this one? Is this one Evil Queen's replacement song? Jonette Napolit. Oh my good God. Napolitano? Okay, it's Audivas. Okay, cool. We'll do yours next. You are next up on the list. It's about as emo as they come. It's called Suicide Note, so I would imagine. Let's check it out. Oh my good God, my camera is going nuts. Why does it do this? What is happening? All right, let's try this one more time. Cool. Cool. It's all just part of the Johnny Foxtrot experience. Technical difficulties. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's because I said the word. All right. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good friend Audiva today. She has got us checking out a song. I'm not going to say the word because apparently it is going to cause me problems. But, self-harm note. Jonette Napolitano. Probably said that wrong. Please don't kill me on that. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Every night you wrote another line with a bloody, broken bottle. And every day you wish it away. Why don't you pull the pin on that grenade you coddle? I wanted to believe, bodies swinging from trees, struggling to stand with your head in your hands, a stoic last stand of a dying man. I wanted to believe as I watched your world crumble in your hands. I wanted to believe as you raised your glass to your last stand. And I wanted to believe you would win the war in your head that I did not understand. I did not understand.
Very, very sobering feeling like listening to this song. I don't have much to say about it yet so far because I feel like we're just getting started with it, but it's just definitely a mood setter. It definitely puts you like in a state of mind, in a concept, specifically thinking about like, again, like music. There's a time and a place for everything when it comes to music, and this is like one of those times where like this is like when you put this like in that specific playlist to run to it when you want to listen to it. You don't just casually listen to this one. You know what I mean? I really love how simple the beat is in this one too, where just the simple piano with the beat with it. It's again. Sobering is the word I can think of. It's a definite mood setter.
Every night the questions poured out of your wounded eyes, damn dark things. Every day you used to pray, listen to the black raven sing. You wanted to believe as you were falling to your knees struggling to stand with your life in your hand, the sad last stand, a broken man. I wanted to believe as I watched your world crumble in your hands. I wanted to believe as you raised a glass to your last stand. And I wanted to believe you would win the war in your head that I did not understand. I did not understand. I wanted to believe as I watched your world crumble in your hands. I wanted to believe as you raised your glass to your last stand. I wanted to believe you would win the war in your head that I did not understand. I did not understand. And the questions poured out, and the questions pour out. Did not understand. Did not understand. Did not understand. Did not understand the sound of you falling. Did not understand the trembling heart of a dying man. Did not understand the sound of a trembling heart.
Gotta let it play all the way to the end. Okay. I just played all the way to the end. Diva said that this song was basically all the emo. And she definitely was not lying. Because it definitely is all the emo. Honestly, I don't really know how to feel about this in the moment. Because it's making me think about a lot of different things. One thing I've talked about on the channel a lot is like the idea on the importance of finding people that understand you and surrounding yourself with people that do understand you. But there's only so much that people can't understand at the same time. And I feel like this song is kind of a representation of the people that care, that don't understand you. and can't understand those certain parts of about you. And as much as I think that we want to be understood like wholeheartedly and completely, I think that it also is a little bit of I won't say a fantasy, but no one's ever going to fully understand everything. And when it comes to like the self-harm and stuff like that, specifically, too. Those are some things that some people are really never going to understand. And I think I would speak for, I would think the majority of people out there when I say that we don't want you to either. We really don't. That's not what we mean when we say we want you to understand us. It's not that. It really isn't. Because I think that none of us want anybody to feel like that. Again, we say stuff like, "I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy that way." Because when you know what it really feels like, you really wouldn't want anybody else to feel that, no matter who they were. And I think that the thing that it probably resonated with me the most in this, out of just this concept of this song and whatnot, is that it still is okay that some people are not going to understand certain things about us, and it's not their fault, nor do we really want them to understand that part of us. And it does still mean something to us that they're still rooting for us to win that war inside of our heads. Because like we were talking about a little bit earlier tonight, at the end of the day, we're the only people that are really going to make any change and progress in that. Nobody else is going to change that for us. We have to start with ourselves. That's all I got for this one, guys. Thank you again, Diva, for the request. Appreciate you, friend. Always do. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Fox Shop family, there's always room for you. Ashlina, what's going on, friend? Good to see you. Right as soon as she said she was gonna be right back. Jenna, good to see you as well. I'm not sure if they told you we did some Aurora earlier tonight. They might have already told you. OTAB, what's up, man? Good to see you too. Back safe and sound from Mexico. Got to see some of the pictures on the Discord and all that. Glad you guys had a great time. Looked like the show was pretty amazing as well. So I'm glad you guys had a wonderful trip. You guys are all back safe and sound. Hopefully getting some rest and whatnot. Probably back on the grind too. You know, I know how that goes. Know how that goes? All right. All right, Maul. Where are we at in the list? We got Flesh God, Apocalypse, the Amity Affliction, and the Best of Myself. Are there any donation and or Patreon requests left outside of, I know Anna has one still in here. Our Flesh God or Amity Affliction, are those shout out requests? Are those donos? Which ones are those? We might have to make some sacrifices tonight depending on the situations. Ashlina, yes, I am good, friend. I'm about as good as one can be. Despite this, you know, given the circumstances. Given the circumstances, I haven't cried all night on Emo Night. I didn't cry last week either. It's been a minute since I've cried. That's how I judge how well I'm doing, is how many times I've cried that day. You missed it, Jenna? Okay. Well, it'll probably go up sooner rather than later because it's an Aurora video. So it probably will go up rather quick. I actually think I did a good reaction to this one, too. You'd be proud of me. I actually said that I do think that I actually did a decent reaction this time around to Aurora. We'll find out. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Maybe it's time for black holes. Probably. I'm in the numb stage right now, so not a lot of things are making me cry. So that's why, you know, it'll be back. It'll be back. Don't you worry. The tears will be flowing soon enough. Yeah, Ashlina does the best ones. You were right about that, Adiva. See, the warning fans are going to be upset if I do black holes or breathe without crying. That's what I'm saying. I got to do it in the right state of mind. I can't do it when I'm all numb and just numb to everything. That last song, man, it would have got me on the wrong day. Or the right day, depending on how you look at it. All right, Flesh God Apocalypse. Is this yours, Evil Queen? Oh, that's right. I think I've already done black holes. Okay, Evil Queen, this is yours. We're gonna do yours then. Cool. All right, we'll jump into the next one. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our friend, the Evil Queen, today. Today, she has got us check it out. Flesh God Apocalypse, Minotaur, the Wrath of Poseidon. There seems like a lot of like rah-rah energy already in this. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so whether you lose me really pretty much in any music is when it starts getting religious. And if someone wants to argue that this isn't religious, I would probably argue that it is. You know what I mean? You're calling out like specific princes of darkness, specific gods, God kills the king. You know what I mean? Like, it could be like story, satirical, whatever, but to me, it comes across as kind of like religious storytelling. And I'm just not a fan of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's just not my bag. Yeah, they're naming like off all like these Greek gods and stuff like that. Again, like I said, I whether you consider that religious or not, it's just, to me, it's too much in the world of that. And as soon as we start dipping in that world, it starts becoming something else to me. Okay, so I'm backtracking the statement on like the religious aspect, if that makes any sense, because I get it, it's not religious. I get it. You know, it's Greek mythology and all that, but again, I find that stuff interesting, but not so much in the music world. Does that make sense? I would much rather watch a movie or go to a museum or read a book about all of this stuff than ever really listen to it in the forms of music. I get there's a whole world out there that loves this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It goes to the same thing with the idea of like the pirate sailing music. You know what I mean? There's a whole world out there that too. And I feel like there's a time and a place for a lot of different things. This is just one of those things where I'm like, there's not a lot of time and places in my world where I would run to anything like this. Again, if when it comes to like history lessons or anything that revolving around the idea of history or, you know, Greek mythology, all that kinds of stuff, I would much rather be educated on it than told a story like this, if that makes any sense. So I hate to be that guy. It just is the preference. I don't think I have much to add to that one, guys. I don't think I have much to add to that one. I think I've kind of already said what I had to say about it. And again, it just probably just wasn't for me. Again, this is a time and a place for everything, and there's a whole world of people out there that enjoy this kind of stuff. Again, if I want to read a story or a book or something like that, I will read a story or a book. The stories that I like to hear through the art of music are just not these kinds of stories. So that's just my preference. I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy. So that's all I got. That's all I got for this one.
I walk the other side of Boulevard.
He just doesn't like that he can't pronounce their name. That's funny. I'm sorry, Evil Queen. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry you feel that way. You've only really tried 2 artists out on me. Well, technically you've tried 3. Technically you've tried 3. So again, let's go over a little of my tastes. I'm not a big metal guy. I'm not big on country music at all. Outside of that, it's kind of a coin toss. It's kind of a coin toss. Ashleyna finds a lot of good stuff for me. Dave finds a lot of good stuff for me. Jessica finds a lot of good stuff for me too. OTAB is normally pretty good about it. Adiva finds a lot. There's a lot of people that find a lot of good stuff. You just got to get into the pocket. Once you find the pocket, this is a little too heavy for me. It's a little too heavy in the metal world. And then what's the other one that you always ask for? What's his name? The dude with the G. Can't remember his name. Anyway, that dude, that guy too. He's hit or miss with me. So that's what I'm saying. Some of it's fire, some of it's not. To me, personally. The Barncore, yeah, the Barncore is not too bad. The Barncore is not too bad. And I don't like club beats. That's another thing. I'm not a big on club beats either. I don't like music designed to make you want to dance like that. It's cool, but it's probably not gonna get the greatest reactions from me. Grabbits. That's it. I knew it was something with a G. Ashleyna likes what you like. Pretty much. A lot of what Ashleyna likes, I do like. She finds a lot of good stuff. Yeah, her taste in core is pretty fire too. How can one not like club beats? I don't pop Molly, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't pop Molly. I'm not looking to go dance at the club. It's not my vibe. We are, Ashleyna. We are. I just wish you liked Ice 9 Kills. I just wish you liked Ice 9 Kills. Electric Callboy is the exception, though. You missed that yesterday, Tab. We did that on Sunday. Sorry, on Sunday. We did some Electric Callboy. They are the exception to the rule that way. Again, that's what I said. I like these artists that are able to bend that exception of me. Because like I'm saying, I'm like, I don't like it, but I like what they do. It's kind of the same thing with the Barncore. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, if you want to mix it with like something that actually sounds good, then let's do it. I know, Ashley. That's the one that breaks my heart, is the fact that you can't get behind the Ice Nine Kills. I love them. I love them. I run to them a lot. Rush, you crazy. I'm gonna pull you by the ears to a club and you're gonna learn to like it. People have tried. Trust me. It's not my vibe. Do I really look like the kind of guy that looks like he has fun at clubs? You know what I mean? Do I look like the kind of guy that goes and hangs out at clubs? I don't think so. I would say not. I would say no. Oh, a diva. That's what I'm saying. I break y'all heart sometimes. Y'all break my heart all the time. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm sorry I don't like Oasis. And I'm sorry that I don't like Muse. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, rock clubs, that's different. Yeah, I don't think they're really playing techno beats at rock clubs. Thanks for hanging out, Steve. Appreciate everything you do for the family. Thanks for all the checking up on everything. You have a wonderful night. Safe drive. I'm sure we'll probably see you somewhere on the Discord or something later. Do I like Enya? Like Sail Away, Enya? I mean, who doesn't like the bangers? All right. Let's do Anna's request. Whose is the Amity Affliction? I'm pretty sure I know that song too. Anna says she's never been to a club. You're not missing anything. You're not missing nothing. All right. We still don't know who's the Amity Afflictions is, so we're probably not going to do it. Sandra requested that one after. Gotcha. Okay. Is Sandra even still here? She's still hanging out? I'm pretty sure I know that song, though. The best song from the Amity Affliction is probably Intro No Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh No Intro. That's what it's called. Pittsburgh No Intro. That's an emo as fuck song about the word you can't say on here. That's a good one, though. That one's dark, though. That one's dark. Sandra is listening. Sandra, we need another request from you, friend. We need a different one. If you're still out there in the world. You could save it for tomorrow for Women Who Rock if you like to. Alright, let's do Best of Myself. While you guys share your drunken party stories. What's going on, family? I'm very stoked to get to another request from our good friend Anna today. Today, she has got us check out another song from Knox Hill, Best of Myself. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
I walk the other side of boulevards and broken dreams. I covered up the pride, but deep inside it's hide and seek. Deep down I'm trying to find that peace of mind, some certainty. I saw the reasons why up on a sign that's passing me. I lost the best of myself. I lost the best of myself. My skin was porcelain, I'm crumbling down, crumbling down.
Lately I'm struggling, been feeling this pressure, and lately I'm wondering, maybe I'm crazy or maybe my mayday is coming and I just keep crumbling. The road it gets harder, I know I'm a father, got hope for my daughters, but how can I show them the way when I'm lost? Too painful to cross, I'm taking the odds, I pay what it costs. My faith is unfaithful, places unstable, I pray with my plate at the table, but I am still empty inside. Envy and pride are centuries for lies, and since my demise, a sensitive mind. The clock's spinning but I pin it with these hands. Can I make it out of this? I'm taking weight up out of it, but ain't no way that I can, man.
I walk the other side of boulevards and broken dreams. I covered up the pride, but deep inside it's hide and seek. Deep down I'm trying to find that peace of mind, some certainty. I saw the reasons why up on a sign that's passing me. I lost the best of myself. I lost the best of myself. My skin was porcelain, I'm crumbling down.
It's not that I'm sad, it's not that I'm weak, it's everything that I've just had to release. The pressure it mounts and I'm back at the peak, at the ledge of the precipice. If I just leap, then maybe it's peace and these devils will cease. I'm sick of these critics, I'm sick of the rumors. I sit in that room, my wife with a tumor. I think of our lives and I'm trying to soothe her. I try not to cry, but inside I just lose it, I'm lost. You've given me light, your smile is hope. We've two little daughters, a lifetime to go. They look in my eyes and need mommy at home. I can't do this alone, I just hope that you know you're the peace to my soul. You're the reason I'm whole, you're my peace in my home. I need you, I need you. I just wanna grow old together, but I'm struggling to hold it together. On this road I'm alone and fed up. There's no one who really knows me better. Through the holes and stresses when the roads have ended. On these old endeavors, you're my rose forever. I love you, I just need you to come home soon.
I walk the other side of boulevards and broken dreams. I covered up the pride, but deep inside it's hide and seek. Deep down I'm trying to find that peace of mind, some certainty. I saw the reasons why up on a sign that's passing me. I lost the best of myself. I lost the best of myself. My skin was porcelain, I'm crumbling down, crumbling down.
All right. Well, I did not pause this one at all. Honestly, I didn't expect this one. I guess didn't necessarily sound like this one. I'm not very familiar with Knox Hill's music. I am familiar with who he is and that he's a YouTuber and that he makes music, and I'm aware of who he is as the person and the artist. But I'm not familiar with too much of his music. This is only, I think, the second song I've ever heard from him. And the first one was not anything like this. So, honestly, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think it actually sounds pretty good. There was like certain things about it that I wish weren't there, but that's all just preference and not that important. I really thought that the second verse I thought was pretty cool, but because it's basically just kind of like an open letter to his wife that way. And then I thought the video itself was kind of sad with him kind of like showing up kind of with like the ghost angel, if you will, kind of holding his hand or whatever, kind of showing up to the hospital late type shit. So definitely emo bags for sure. Emo bag for sure. I'm not sure what else to say really on this one, guys, so I'm just going to say thank you to Anna for the request. Be kind to a stranger, tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you.
I walk the other side.
Singing voice is actually pretty good too. Meant to say that. the thing is like I saw like there were certain things and there's certain things that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, and I don't want to think that that's the reality. And so I try to make sure that I don't say certain things because I don't want to put things out there in the world that might not even be there. You know what I mean? Just because I think that they might be there. All right. I know which song I'm playing tonight. I'm playing this one for you, Jessica. I'm playing this one for you because you're our newest Patreon member. And I told you I was going to play this one as a Johnny pick, and I was thinking about it. And so I've been debating between two today. And this is the one that I'm going with because you forced my hand. You made the decision for me. I had two good emo songs, just like last week. I had one that was upbeat, one that was sad, and we're going to go with the upbeat one. Oh, we got a replacement from Sandra? Okay. Whit Lowry. Dave, have a good night, man. Good to see you. Whit Lowry. Is that what's going on? Is that what we're doing? Is it in the list now? Yeah, we'll knock her out real fast. We'll do this one real fast. We'll do one more. I'm feeling generous. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another... What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into a request from our good friend Sandra today. Today, she has got us checking out Whit Lowry, Last Letter. This is going to be a first listen for me for this artist. I'm not familiar with their work, so let's go ahead and check it out.
I miss you. Fuck it, this might be the hardest song I've ever had to write. Yeah, I dreamt about you last night. I only see you when I close my eyes tight. Yeah, I wish I told you how I felt before you left, but it just never felt right. Yeah. I wish I told you everything before you left. I won't forget the day that they found the growth in your chest. The cancer took a hold of your body and then it spread. I talk to you more now than I ever did. I'm a mess. This song will never capture the pain that I could express. I learned from you that nothing is perfect, but try your best. I know you had your demons, a younger me didn't get. And out of all our demons, our biggest might be regret. Relate more than ever, remember back when I would only see you every other week. And every other Wednesday you would take us out to eat. Mom and you had split, so we're living in between. Looking up the word divorce to understand what it could mean, but I don't understand. Mom is with another man. You been drinking heavier than me, was just another can. Caught you for the broken homes, we were just another fam. Could've left like other dads, you had another plan. So you stuck around, that's a life that you probably would never choose. You bottled it inside and that bottle turned into booze. The anger took a hold and your body took the abuse, but finally found sobriety. Cried when I got the news, I know. Been hurting more than I show. Inspired by your story, couple things you should know. I met this girl at my show, teared up by what I was told. She said I'm sober because of you, you do way more than you know. And I said,
oh, please grant me the serenity to accept everything I cannot change. You always told me that do anything to have you back, see you one day. I wonder if you see me when I fall, yeah. I wonder if you hear me now at all. Maybe if the world played this through speakers, I'll be loud enough to reach you in your ear. My last letter.
and I don't understand how you would stay so optimistic.
reminded me a lot of some of the other artists that we've kind of gotten into on the channel of like similar styles and subject matter, I guess. I'm not sure if all of his music sounds like this. This might just be a very one-off track where it's a little bit more vulnerable in the aspect of the subject matter of like what he's talking about in this one. I'm not sure that he like specifically focuses on this kind of stuff, but very much like an open letter of kind of like just the thoughts and emotions on your mind in the moment. I feel talking about like a lot of different things going on in his life and just really this struggle of really what's going on in his world that way. So again, I like artists that are like this, but at the same time, it's one of those things where, like, you know, the more invested you are in the artist, the more that these songs mean to you that way. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when it's them talking about what's going on in their world, you're either relating to them because you have similar situations, or you're just basically feeling what they're feeling through their expression. So, because I don't know anything about this artist, it's just a lot of like getting like their open diary that way. Does that make sense? Where I think that the beat, I think, is kind of like, as much as I don't like it, I think it fits well for the subject matter. And I think it fits well for the video concept of like with being in the hospital and all of that as well. Again, like I said, it's probably not my favorite beat that I've ever heard for this kind of thing, but I think it definitely works, and it's definitely appropriate for the track aspect that way. It should be tame, it should be quiet, and it should be simple.
You started chemo, fought the battle, never quit, that really left an imprint. And we would talk about our lives, and after this, how we would live them different. See, mommy, you would put your differences aside. Every day she would visit, see the love in your vision, see the hurt in your smile. Your wisdom is what I'm missing the most. I'll never be ready to let you go. I've never felt so helpless, it's out of both our control. You told me how you wanted to travel, next thing you'll go, and your body had become fragile. Not once did you lose your soul, we were told it was progressing, and you had less than a week. True love is every tear when we told you we had to leave, and how we were conversing, not once did we need to speak. Then one day in late October, you passed away in your sleep. I've been crying when I think about it. I miss your smile, miss your laughing, now I live without it. I told you music was my passion and you never doubted. And people tell me they relate, but now I truly doubt it. Remember crying on your grave and yelling up to you, how did I lose my way? I won't forget that summer was some of my darkest days. Was asking for a sign, sat in my tears and prayed. When I saw the sign you sent me, that day was forever changed. I know I should have been a better me. Or blame me when we argue, I said things I didn't mean. Me and you are who our issues should have always been between. So I'm sorry for the lack of communication from me. I just wish that you were here so you could watch me with a Grammy. But more importantly, to build a family. I hope I make you proud and become everything I can be. I hope they play a loud and send this letter where I can't reach. Sincerely, Mark.
Please grant me the serenity to accept everything I cannot change. You always told me that do anything to have you back, see you one day. I wonder if you see me when I fall, yeah. I wonder if you hear me now at all. Maybe if the world played this through speakers, I'll be loud enough to reach you in your ear. My last letter for you.
Definitely a very sad song for sure. Yeah, I think overall the song quality is pretty good. I think that he's got like a good flow. He's really legible. It's really easy to understand what he's saying. his messages don't really get like mixed up. He doesn't really mix a lot of metaphors in with this particular song, which is a good thing, because again, like, you know what, it's more or less just kind of like getting out the thoughts and emotions, not trying to make them sound. So I think the overall concept of the video, I think, really works with the music, and the music itself, I think, again, is just a very personal message to that particular artist. You know what I mean? So I'm sure it was incredibly difficult to just really put all of this together with somebody that you care about so much, and then somebody that's important to you in your life, and losing them probably, it looks like, a little too early in life. And it is very difficult to do. Death is never an easy thing, especially when it's as unexpected as it sometimes comes. But that's all I got for this one, guys. I will say thank you again for the request. Thank you, Sandra. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, so is your free. All right. Alrighty, ready. Let me get my pick back up. Yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that too as well, Terry. Hope everything goes well with their treatment, as well as it can be. I know that's definitely not any fun at all for anybody who has to go through that. So I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Hey, man, you take as much time as you need. You don't ever go missing for too long. You don't ever go missing for too long. We always know you're gonna come back. We always, if you didn't, well, I forget what it was that I said that you were gonna delete me for. Oh, when I gave Rush your shout out. Yeah. Nayri, how are you doing? How you doing, friend? You got time to hang out today? If you got time to hang out today, we could definitely do one more reaction and do it for you. I can put off the Johnny pick one more time. Because if you're hanging out, we have your song on the list already. Thank you for swinging in and hanging out with us today. I'm gonna wait for a thumbs up if you're gonna give it to us. I'm liking the look of this video already. Yes, just multitasking. Cool. Well, you do your thing, and we're gonna give you a reaction then. We shall end the night on a high note. All right, Fearmonger. Let's do it. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another song from Nayri the Witch today. Today we are checking out new song, Fearmonger. We are lucky and blessed enough that she is hanging out in the back with us in the chat. So if you are not familiar and you already don't do this, you need to make sure that you hit all the links up at the top of this video. Make sure you go support her. Make sure you go follow her. Send her an emoji. Tell her how much you love her music. Whatever it is that you got to do. But just tell her how much that you appreciate her music and that she should continue to do that forever. Forever. She should. Let's go ahead and check out Fearmonger.
You've known me all your life. I speak in tongues you understand. understand and twist the blade while you hold it for me tight. I carve your doubts, I feed your lies. Hold the mirror as you smile for your own demise. I twist the lights, I change the air. You never knew it was always there. I build the fear, I make it real. You'll beg for it, you'll feel the steel. I feed the fire, I spin the thread. I keep you safe inside your head.
I keep you safe inside your head. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh man, we talked about this a little bit earlier, I think, on the stream, about how people put a lot of faith and trust into things that they cannot see, and that they just believe in it. And they'll ignore all the things around them that they can see, because those kinds of things fill your head with the kind of hope and promise for tomorrow that you might need, that necessarily might not even be real, but it's just enough to make you feel all right.
Pure, but every echo that I leave becomes a cage you won't endure.
I don't know why the imagery of this is, I feel, very powerful. In the aspect of like, just like how much we are together but not on the same page, you know what I mean? Where like just like when you I've had so many conversations with people about like going out to eat with people who spend the entire night on their phone. Like, what are we even doing here? You know what I mean? Like the same thing with this, like we're all sitting together but we're all looking on different phones. Like, what are we even really doing in the moment? You know what I mean? Complete side thought, but, you know, my mind went there.
I hide in sermons, laws, and prayers. My hands are clean, my words are pure.
I really like that, like, my hands are clean, my words are pure line, too, because it's like... Oh my God! People will die on these hills that they're like holier than thou, and it's like that concept of like you're not like us because you're not this way. You know what I mean? That my hands are clean and everything I say is pure and gold, but you are on the other side of that, so it doesn't matter what your opinion might ever be. You're not on this side of it because you're not clean and pure. I hate talking about this stuff because it gets my fucking blood boiling though, but it's important.
But every echo that I leave becomes a cage you won't endure. I carve your doubts, I feed your lies. Hold the mirror, watch you disguise.
I twist the light, I change the air.
You never saw it was all before.
I build the fear, I make it real. You'll beg for it, you'll feel the steel. I feed the fire, I spin the thread. I keep you safe inside your head.
I pull the strings, I write the play. You dance to every word I say.
Yeah, when you tie it into the whole idea of like the fear mongering aspect too, with like, you know, the imagery of like the flags and the phones. I think the phones are supposed to kind of represent the idea of like the news cycle and like the things that you see on your feeds and how that plays into that fear mongering tactic, which I would say that I wouldn't say everybody can agree, but I think that everybody maybe can at least recognize the fact that, like, man, my God, if they're not constantly shoving like fear down our throats every single day. This is the new thing you should be scared of today, like every single fucking day. And it's putting us into a position where we're like now becoming dependent on people to save us because we have to be scared. We have to be scared of something that we need to be saved from it. And somebody's going to do that for us. Someone's going to save us from those big bad things. But do they ever end up doing those things? All those people that ever promised us those things, do they ever end up ever saving us from those things they promised they were going to save us for? You know what I mean? But yet they still continue to use those same fear tactics and still scare us into basically submission in order to comply and or vote for what they want. So I gotta stop doing her stuff, man. She gets me talking about way too many things that I I try to stay away from on the channel, but hey, the art speaks for itself.
You'll scream my name, you'll beg for more, and never see the open door. When I'm gone, you'll still believe my voice is all you'll ever need. And when you stand, you'll scream my name, but I'll remain inside your veins.
I'm a sucker for her artwork, period, because she just adds a lot of like pink and purple to stuff, and those are like two of my favorite colors. So I love always like the artwork in her videos. The song itself, just beautiful. I love it. I love it's just, to me, it's like just so artistic, where it has like this like just this really like interesting like guitar riff like played throughout it, where it's such a like got like this kind of like Western cowboy outlawish kind of feel to it, but her voice is just so pretty when she's singing like the entire thing, where it's just like a whole different. If you didn't know what you were listening to and you heard that riff, I don't think that you would expect her voice to come up next. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's like this perfect little like trick on your brain that way. I think I see like a lot of like in the video concepts, like a lot of like imagery and things like just tying, I think, to a lot of similar concepts when it comes to those people who are in power and the fallout of how that affects a lot of things around them, and especially the people aspect of that. Again, the video concepts I think are always really cool. I like the dragon monster kind of thing in this one, how it kind of like shapeshifted and formed throughout the entire video. I thought was really cool. Yeah, and I just think that the video concepts are just always really, really well put together. It's really, I guess, the best thing I could put is like I think they're always very bright, and there's a lot of darkness to them as well. But the light just pops through in such a great way, in all of the videos that she does. And again, the music side of it, I think, speaks for itself. And I think it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm ready to continue to listen to the music that she makes. You know what I mean? I'm very much becoming a very hardcore fan of Nayri the Witch. So I'm very excited to have her even just hanging around the Foxtrot family. So make sure that you guys do go support her. Tell her how much you love and appreciate her music and how much she needs to continue to keep going. 1000%. So that's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. All right, guys. That is going to wrap up the reactions of the evening. I am tapped out of the tank, fam. I'm out of it. I'm all out of gas. I hope I gave Nayri a good reaction today. She was worth every little bit of effort that I have left in the tank, but I'm now empty. So I'm pulling up the Johnny pick, and we're running with it. We are running with it. Nayri says, "Thank you all. Working on something big right now. Glad to hear it. Happy to hear it. Really, literally, I got to hear that." Grimfell, he's another one, man. He don't sleep either. He don't sleep. He just put out a whole project, and he's putting out more music already. I can't keep up with him. I can't keep up with him. It's so much. You can run, but you can't drop the soap. Stop it, Mo. Oh, man. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, boy. All right, guys. It has been fun. It has been real. And it has been real fun. I want to say, first and foremost, thank you to the moderators for holding me down each and every time. Shout out to Maul. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Pixie. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to OTAB for making his return. Mr. OTAB. Good to see you, man. And shout out to Russ, our newest moderator of the bunch. We appreciate our boy Russ. I want to say shout out to Nayri. Shout out to Grimfell. Shout out to Screams of Anubis for all swinging by and hanging out again today. We'll be back tomorrow, normal time, for Women Who Rock Wednesday. I think we already got a couple of things in the tuck for tomorrow, but we'll probably need some more suggestions, so we'll be back for tomorrow for Women Who Rock Wednesday. Did I forget anybody that dropped in today? I don't think so. I think that was all. Danny and Schmidt, they stopped by earlier. Shout out to them. Ashleyna, shout out to her too, for sure. Ashleyna, make sure you guys go show some love and support for Ashleyna. 1000%. She's the homie. She's good peoples, and she does the best reactions on the planet. Because like I said, I think my favorite reactions from Ashleyna are the ones that she does not like the music. The way she keeps it real, it just is so refreshing to me. I don't know why, but you just can't get mad at her. You just can't get mad at her for her opinion. I just love it. All right, Anna Bus, we're going to get into the Johnny request of the night. Yes, this is a song I put in my stories about a week ago, and Jessica was like, yo, I don't know what the deal is with this guy, but he's awesome. This dude is awesome. I can't remember what the hell his name is, but the band is called Games We Play. And I don't know why, but his way that he attacks social media I find extremely entertaining. Because he is just very, like, I don't know. He's very comfortable with himself. I think despite also like battling his own insecurities that way, which I think a lot of his music talks about that. So I think that he's pretty raw and he's pretty real. I love his style, and I think he makes some good catchy ass shit. So, and he's a pretty good performer. So the song's called If I'm Honest by Games We Play. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening and day / wherever, whatever that might be, wherever you are in the great wide world. And yeah, hopefully my camera doesn't fuck on me this time. When I try to close it out. Yeah, but this is the new song from Games We Play. This song came out over Valentine's Day, so it's only a couple weeks old. So yeah, this is fresh off the presses. All right, guys, it's been fun. It's been real. Y'all have a good night. This song is called If I'm Honest by Games We Play.
This is the first time I've ever heard this song. The song's called If I'm Honest.
My bed is so empty, but my bathroom's full of all the things you use. I remember you loved me, sitting at a table meant for two. So tell me you need me, staying up for days awake inside of my room. I want you to want me, but you're moving out, I don't know what to do. If I'm honest, I don't know why you don't mind never seeing me again. 'Cause for me it was the first time in my whole life. Never dreamed that it would end. But then you let me go. God damn it, I'm lonely. We built a life together, now we're through. And I hope that you're happy, but I pray you never find somebody new. Baby, none of it had to do with you. None of it had to do with you. Baby, none of it had to. None of it had to. None of it had to do with you. If I'm honest, I don't know why you told lies. Never see me again. 'Cause for me it was the first time my whole life. Never dreamed that it would end. But then you let me go. But then you let me go. It's a sick feeling to know.
Quit it, Maul.
The pit in my stomach, it welcomes me home. 'Cause the one we used to own is locked in the catacombs, boarded and closed. So I just put on some clothes, I'll get in the shower, get ready to go to the place we used to go. I'll cross them off one by one, I suppose. I'll buy one of those plants that you used to grow. I'll save up some money, I'll fix up my home, and I'll stay there for about
some of this shit.
I played it all the way to the end, guys. I played it all the way to the end. Even on my own pick, I played it all the way to the end. That's some emo pop punk right there. Love that. Love me some emo pop punk for sure. Like I said, it doesn't matter what kind of flavor it comes in. As long as it's sad and it's emo, it's a good flavor. It all tastes good. Yes, love the wetness. Y'all got a couple of smiles and cracks out of me today. Y'all did good. Y'all did good. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate everybody again for hanging out tonight. And yeah, I will see you guys all tomorrow, same time, same place. I love you guys, but I wish you'd bathe. I just wish you would. Johnny, wave goodbye. Just for Terry. Bye.